Hello, welcome back to another video. So today we'll be talking about the new iPad Pro with the M1 chip in it. I went with the 12.9-inch Wi-Fi only model with 128 gig of storage. I find that I don't need a ton of storage for my iPad. I usually use it in sidecar for my laptop. Alright, so jumping right into it, we have this convenient tab to... That was useless. Alright, so since that ripped off, I think I'll just stab it with my Apple Pencil and try and make a little hole. Alright, got that cut open here. We can get the outer plastic wrap off. So, opening it up, this box has really tight tolerances. I love when a product comes in a really quality box that you have to get off. It's just more satisfying to get to it. And right on top we have the iPad itself, which I'm going to set to the side for just a minute, and we'll take a look at what else is in the box. So right underneath that we have a bunch of paperwork, which, as we all know, I don't read. And we also have the charger. So it comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, and along with that you get this power adapter. I think it's it's a 20-watt power adapter that you can use for the iPad, as well as to fast charge iPhones. And that's all you really get in the box. It's not a ton of stuff, as we know. Apple's pretty minimalist. So let me bring the iPad back over here. Man, even putting that box lid back on is so... Back to the iPad. Now what's fun about this type of packaging is I actually really like the sound that you get when you rip it off, so take a listen. There's just something about it, it's so satisfying to me. You're like unwrapping something, but it's also like nice and smooth. Alright, so here it is, the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. So the outside is pretty much the same shape and stuff as the past generations, except you have the new Thunderbolt port at the bottom, and this is going to allow you to connect to faster storage and higher resolution monitors like the Pro Display XDR. Looking around it, you have the quad speaker array with 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom around that Thunderbolt port, and on the back you have the camera system. So you have an ultra-wide and a wide-angle lens next to the flash and a LiDAR sensor. So on the front you have the new ultra-wide selfie camera, which I still think they should have put on this edge in the middle, since I usually video call with my iPad in a stand sideways, and here I feel like you just get a bigger field of view. And the part of this iPad that I'm really excited about is the new display. So it is a mini LED display that is up to, I think, a max of 1600 nits brightness on HDR content. So let's turn it on and I guess take a look. While I get this set up, I'll go ahead and talk through some of the specs, like more of the specifics about the display and everything that I'm pretty excited for. So this display is powered by 10,000 mini LEDs arranged in 2,500 local dimming zones, and this helps achieve a contrast ratio of 1,000,000 to 1. And just like the previous generations of the iPad Pro, this is the ProMotion display, so it is still 120 Hz, and that also goes for the smaller 11-inch model. And on the front you also have the Face ID, which I'm getting set up right now. And just going through the setup, the screen looks absolutely wonderful. I think you can see it on the second camera, but this looks so much better. So let's set up. I also picked up the Smart Keyboard Folio, which I'll go ahead and open right now. That one actually ripped right. It opened the plastic for me. So, another box with tight tolerances. And in the keyboard, you only get the keyboard. There's no paperwork, there's no stickers, no charger. It's just the folio. And appearance-wise, this keyboard is pretty much the same as the past generations. You have the contacts and the keyboard itself, which This still feels the same as the last one I had. Alright, so now that we have this set up, the screen is looking really nice. Let me go ahead and pull up an actual HDR video so we can see what it looks like on this display. Alright, I'll turn the brightness all the way up. Even just browsing YouTube, this looks really good. Alright, let's do a 4K HDR Dolby test. And we will rotate it. I don't see any of the blooming issues that I've seen people talk about on Twitter from the bottom of the screen or anything like that. Yeah, the HDR content on this iPad looks amazing. I can't wait to see what it looks like being used in my actual workflow with the Final Cut Pro and Sidecar and things like that. So let's go ahead and put this in the Smart Keyboard folio. We can take a look at it. Alright, so there you have it, the new 2021 12.9-inch iPad Pro with the M1 chip in silver with the black Smart Keyboard folio on it. I gotta say, I'm really liking this silver iPad. It looks really good. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. I love the contrast with the black keyboard. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this first look at the 2021 iPad Pro. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. And while you're down there, be sure to subscribe for more videos about tech, cameras, and making. Thank you for watching, and here's another video about tech, and here's a video that YouTube thinks you're gonna like the best.